Hi, welcome to a video by Archangel Raphael. So this video is going to be about karmic cycles. So it's what karmic cycle are you stuck in? So first Archangel Raphael is going to talk about this, and then we're going to have 5 numbers to choose from, and just choose the number that you're intuitively drawn to. And then afterwards there'll be a clearing for all the groups. So I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that what I am actually seeing about karmic cycles is that they are not necessarily something that everyone is aware of, because a karmic cycle feels very real, like it is something that has always been there in your life. So a lot of people mistake a karmic cycle for how life is. They accept that life is just that way. And those of you who are still in karmic cycles, perhaps at a certain point, you may not realize you are. It is normally only when you are ready to fully leave a karmic cycle, or when you have already left it, that you realize you were in one. So what I am trying to do in this video is give you more awareness about what cycle you are still in, somewhere where you may be trapped in life without even realizing it. It may be to do with many different aspects of your life that a particular cycle applies, or only perhaps to 1 or 2 aspects. But however it is expressed, it will be in your life in some place or another. So I would like to start, and I would like you to choose a number 1 to 5. Group number 1. For you, what I am actually seeing is that it is very much about feeling stuck when it comes to your life, generally in terms of going forwards in the way you would like. So for this group, I see that you have had a lot of karma around not being able to decide the fate of your own life, perhaps being stuck in bloodlines where you were expected to do certain things without question. Here I see there is a loss when it comes to free will, making choices, doing what you like. So this is the cycle you are still in, not really being fully in control of your own life, allowing other people to make decisions for you, only having a limited number of choices, and so forth. But it is all about free will and not having the choices available to you in all directions. That is what I see. I have no more to say about this. Group number 2. What I see for you is the cycle you are still in is very much to do with feeling unable to fully be in your power. For this group, there have been many different life experiences over space and time of not being in your power, giving your power away, or having it taken away. So for this group, it is you are still in this. So you still come up against people who you are not able to fully conquer, as in be in your power and really stand up for yourself. You are in situations where there is actually something going on, where people are in some way or another using their position of power, authority, their stature even, in order to get from you what is not quite right. It may be that you are always having to apologize to people for things you have not done. It may be that there are people in your life taking from you materially, or even taking credit for things that you have done. It may be that you are being taken advantage of generally in life and are not able to stand your ground. but here it is about power, and I see that this cycle is something that you have been in for a long time. That is all. Group number 3. For you, what I see is the karmic cycle you are in is very much to do with not really being able to really stay grounded in your energy. I see in this group you are easily overwhelmed. You have had a lot of trauma over many lives. You find it really hard to be in your grounded self. And it is all about being stuck in this loop where you are in situations that overwhelm you, and then you cannot ground your energy, and then as a result you are even more overwhelmed. So for this group it is important to work through trauma that makes you a bit like someone who is easily leaving their body, and then as a result struggling even more in life. That is what I see. Group number 4. What I see for you is the karmic cycle you are still in. It's about not really being able to take responsibility for your actions. So for this group, what I am seeing is that it is about being in situations and not being able to take responsibility, be accountable for what you do or say. And as a result, you may find yourself constantly bombarded with all kinds of accusation. And it is actually because you are not taking responsibility on a deeper level. And there is something that is going on as a result. In this group, it is about really going deep inside and getting to the root of this. It may be that there is something way back in the past you have not taken responsibility for, something you feel really guilty about inside, and as a result it forms a barrier to taking responsibility for anything else. So for example, even many lifetimes ago, you may have been responsible for actually harming lots of people, but you don't want to go into that. So therefore, in this life, whenever you make a mistake, you cannot take responsibility, because if you take responsibility for that, it opens up something much bigger, all the other things you have not taken responsibility for. And it is very hard for you to then assimilate this. So this is the cycle, and it is very much about going deeper, getting to the really big things you have done and really taking responsibility. And as soon as you do, something will change actually very rapidly in your life. That is what I see for this group. Group number 5. What I am seeing for you is that it is about being unable to really be in your own energy. So what I see is that you are feeling constantly bombarded with other people's energy. I see for you that it has been about your sense of self being diminished. It is about other people taking over. You may have a problem with physical parasites or pathogens in the body generally. I see in this group it is a very low self-esteem, sense of self, not really being able to feel yourself on a deeper level because of other people's energies on you. It is also about taking responsibility for other people's pain, issues, problems, and then you may find yourself even blamed for people's problems. So in this group it is a diminished sense of self. And what I see is that it is about restoring your sense of self and getting out of this cycle. That is what I see. What I would like to offer is a clearing, healing for all the groups now. I will do whatever is necessary to help you come out of these cycles, but I will say it is necessary to do these clearings a few times before you will be ready to leave these cycles, because these are all places where you are still stuck You are still in these cycles, so it will take a while to fully clear this. So doing this now. Hmm. So I would like you to know that this is done, and as you repeat these clearings, it will be that the cycle will eventually be ready to close. That is all. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening. and much love to all of you.